It's technical difficulties night. How are you? Yep, literally. And I can't even type. Hi. Oh my goodness. I am doing okay. Oh, it appears my thing is down again. Well, this is great. This is wonderful. Hi. Blurry and all, and nothing's working. All right. Well, let me pull up my phone because I can't see any comments. Of course, I can't see any comments. My phone's almost dead too, so it's like, yeah. Let's mute myself. Anyway, well, let's see. All right, I always tag Evelyn because that's our thing. All right, so here we go. Yeah, tonight's a great night of everything's upside down. Anyways, yeah. So I'm just doing stuff. Getting set up for tonight. Doing a craft part. Yeah, this is great. Alright, well, my hub is not happy, but that's okay. We will do the best we can. Yay. So, yeah, I'm doing okay. Just exhausted. Just beyond exhausted, tired. The new job's kicking my butt. You know, all the whiny stuff about, working. Hopeful that this pans out in a good way. That's always the idea, is that this will turn into even more goodness. It's just until then, stay the course, do what I can. So, I have these green pieces tonight. We're going to use green. I got 2 sets, but we'll just get the one kind of half cut. And then I got to figure out what color goes with that color. I feel like that sentence made no sense to me for some reason. Anyway, it's all good. Alright, so I'm just going to get these sliced open. It's just not working very well tonight. Okay, I am having quite a night of issues. I think the hint is go to bed. Yes, that will be the hint. But I just want to relax for a bit, say hi. It's craft time. Yeah, okay, but my blades are really... My score blade got chewed by Buddy a few weeks ago. And then now my cut blade is being a problem. So, again, issues and issues, but it's all good. So I'm making another one of these. I may not finish the card tonight because at this rate, nothing's going well. So, really it's, stay the course, enjoy with tonight's crafting adventure. So I'm going to cut that. And then I'm going to need 5 inches. So I'm already going to slice that now. That way I can already rule out what I need. And then the leftover pieces will become scrappies at some point. So there. And then from there, I got to check my sizes because I got stuff buried. 1 inch and 1 1/4 is the 2 sizes. So we will do 1 1/4. Hey Elaine, I think you're watching. I think Laura, you're watching as well because I got my phone open and it actually tells me people are watching. So I might use the phone more often because it shows me more information than what's on the regular screen. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I'm just doing another one of these cards that I've been doing. So I have that. Now, what I gotta figure out is move some of these elsewhere. That way we're not, getting conflicting views of what we're looking at. But I gotta figure out what goes with that color. I think it's Pretty Peacock is the original color name. So I just gotta figure out what color this is. Hey Elaine, thanks for joining in. I'm just looking at this color. I believe it's Pretty Peacock. Any suggestions on what color it pairs with so I can make another one of these cards? And I have no idea. Because I need a card base and a panel and then these. So the panel could be white, potentially. But for the life of me, I can't even think what color is going to go with Pretty Peacock. Now, Pretty Peacock, I'd say is like a turquoise-ish. I was going to move that. What color goes with turquoise? Yeah, I'm just Googling it just to kind of see what they kind of claim with Google. So orange, gray, coral, beige, now I'm getting chime, navy blue, green, gray, pink, lavender. Huh. The lavender one surprises me. I wouldn't have thought that. I don't know. So apparently gray goes with this. Navy blue. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of feeling gray again. Now, let's see that gray color I was working with last night. I like it. This ain't the piece. I'm just trying to get an idea of, do I check to see, do I still have this color? And then I kind of, ooh. I like those two colors. Now, I'm checking to make sure Buddy's not under me. I also have here smoky slate to kind of see where almost like that almost kind of goes in a way. I kind of like that. All right, I just don't know if it's going to really work, but I'm going to roll with it. Yeah, I'm kind of considering. So I don't have lavender per se if I'm going official Stampin' Up! Colors, but I have fresh freesia, which is not quite lavender, but I guess it can be depending on your perspective. Because I keep my current there, and there goes my settings. I keep my current cardstock nearby. Of course, I'm blurry. Yeah, yellow would be interesting. I'm starting to really feel. Oh, my settings are still out of whack. I'm really feeling the gray and the pinkish. So let's see. Let's go at it this way so I can kind of see the representation. I'm kind of liking that. Just to change it up. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. That's going to be cool. Yeah. Alright, we're going to go with it. Nice. Alright, so then I need a card base in the pink. Fresh freesia, which for some reason my brain is telling me lack of communication. Alright, this piece is perfect. We're good to go. I'm just going to put that away for now. And then I'm going to need a gray piece. The smoky slate I'm going to go with. Then the ink, that's going to be interesting. I'll have to think about that. Oh, apparently I did something with this recently. Oh. So, paper trimmer. Yeah, fresh freesia is really pretty. Alright, so I'm going to cut, shoot. Okay, there's no Buddy this time. That's a good news. I dropped my score blade again. It's already been chewed up from the last time Buddy grabbed it. And of course, super technical difficulties. Of course I have to have that. Alright, so here's my score blade looking funky. Alright, I'm going to reboot my hub, because this is like blinking in and out. But first I'm going to cut my piece of paper before I totally forget. Then I'm going to reboot the hub. Alright, so I've got that. And then 4 inches. Okay. Hey Evelyn, I'm making another card for the kids. We're doing fresh freesia with smoky slate, and then the other color, pretty peacock, just to really change it up. So this is what we're going with. And then I gotta die cut a rectangle. I was gonna say square. I'm like, that's not square. Yeah. Okay, my settings are really out of whack tonight. Okay, let me reboot. Alright, let's try this again. Hope it comes back. I'm blurry again. You know, we could make it a drinking game of how many times I have technical difficulties. Okay. Where's my software? There we go. Hi, we're back. We're back. How are you? Long time no see, eh? So here's the pack of the dies. I should actually show the dies because I don't think I showed them last night, did I? So then I'm just going to grab... I really love these deck hold rectangles. It took me a long time to get them, and I'm so glad I did. There we go. I also have deck hold circles. The circles are really nice, too. So it's nice to get a decent pair of dies that really nicely does, like, an edge. Like, you can really see it on the pink one. That, you know, it's a nice die cut thing, but without it being, like, starkly sharp lines. This is, like, a really nice edge. So I try to collect them when I can. So I'm going to need some white paper. I'm going to need the die cut machine, one of them. White paper, where are you? Okay, here's some white scraps coming up. So let's do... Yeah, we'll do that one. I had the die right here. Hi, there we go. That will do. Of course, I'm showing it off camera. Yes, that's me lately. Anyway, let me know if I'm ever like really off camera. That way I have an idea of, you know, I need to get back onto being more on camera. So this die is it's under 3 inches. That's fine. So I want to cut this down because I'm going to use the mini machine to die cut it through. I want to make sure, okay, I got space on there. I don't like cut the wrong edge or something silly. So double check. Yeah, that should do. We'll laugh if it doesn't. Yeah. I just saw your comment, Elaine. Yes, we all would be drunk. Yeah. It was just a funny thought. It's like, I'd be curious, like, I don't, like, some videos is worse than others because my little hub likes to blink out. But I'm sure other videos, it's like, blink, 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 blink. It keeps knocking itself out, and it's like, yeah, I'm sure that really gets annoying. It annoys me, I'll be honest. It drives me nuts because it's like, I'm trying to do a crafting video, and then it blinks out, blinks out, blinks out. That's all good. On our list of projects to eventually get to in the coming, probably next year. Realistically, we're going over our finances this week, and it's like, yay, so with Canada Post possibly going on strike and all that fun stuff. Hey, Evelyn, you missed out the blinks earlier. So, with Canada Post actually strike, and all, yeah, it's like, okay, how am I going to get my last paycheck? So, yeah, we're trying to figure out stuff. Yes, my IT guy was the one who got me the current hub. He is aware that, look, I need a better one because it's not working. So, it's just, that's where they tie in about the finances. It's like, yeah, we're, like, as much as we want to go shopping and that. And, somebody misled us today. So, on our wish list is the Ninja Slushie machine. It's pricey. It is really cool. It's not for everyone. Hey, it's quite a purchase, when we ever get one. And it's one of these, oh god, we both really, really want it. So it's on our wish list. And then what's fun today was, because my parents know we want one, and I've told them, do not buy me one, because for too many reasons. To simplify the thought. So I'm gonna put the die away before I lose it or Buddy eats it. So sure enough, my mom calls me tonight about some other stuff. She wanted to know how my day was at work and whatever. And then she claims Walmart has the Ninja Slushie machine, $150 off, and it's an online only. And I'm like, yeah, but Mom, like, I'm waiting for my last paycheck from the last job, which now knowing about Canada Post, I'm probably not going to get it until after the strike. So it's like, ugh. So yeah, that's freaking great. And then new job, because they're a 2-week pay period, they just started a pay period. So I'm kind of hurting until I get paid. Which is in about 2.5 weeks. So it's like, yeah, so things are a little tight right now. We're good. It's just we're just having to shift around some numbers and stuff and do some different banking to get by. So yeah, things are a little weird. So with that in mind, we are not doing any unnecessary spending until we just sort out, once things get going. That way we're not running ourselves too short with shifting stuff around. So it's like, yes, as much as we want the slushie machine, we're not buying it right now. But because she claims Walmart said it was on sale, which it isn't, I already teased out the end of the story. So because she said it was on sale and it was in the flyer, all right, so then it led us to, well, fine, let's just look this up and see what it says. Because he's the type that if it was really on sale, he probably would have bought it tonight. Or whenever the sale starts, whatever. I don't even know when it starts because I didn't read that far. So we look at the flyer. I looked at more than one flyer, actually. And first I went to Flip, because I know Angelique last night mentioned about using Flip. Yes. I was like, I'm going to use Flip and look at it. So I opened up Flip, and I'm looking at the flyer, and it's in the flyer, the Ninja machine, the one I was looking at, but it was not on sale. It was like online, I think it was online only, and it was like still like $400 more or less. So I'm going to use gray ink. Then I'm going to color this with probably fresh freesia and a pretty peacock. So there we go. Anyway, so I'm looking at the flyer, because I didn't tell the story yet. I have told half the story. And I'm looking through, and the one flyer has it in it. And I'm like, it's not on sale. What the heck is she talking about? So I'm trying to figure out, like, I know her. She's read something somewhere. She told me it was Walmart. I do give her credit. It was a Walmart flyer. So something in her Walmart flyer made her read $150 off of a slushie machine. So I'm looking, and I get onto, I think I went to the Walmart website directly, because apparently there's like more than one flyer and holiday flyer and whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go to the Walmart website. And of course, nowadays with technology, it really picks up on your location. So it shows I'm in Milton, okay? So I'm like, all right, I'll just start with whatever's on the Milton flyer, because Acton is close to Milton, so it's probably almost the same products, probably the same flyer. So I'm scrolling through, and I don't even see, the sale. And then finally, on this one page, I think I saw it, and it was not the Ninja machine. It was something else. I don't even know what it is right now. But it would mislead you to think it is the machine, because it was retail $400, $150 off if you buy online, and it looks like the machine. Like it's like I could see her confusion. She thought it was the machine, and I'm like, well, that's too bad. It's not the one that we want. But yeah. All right, so I've got this going. I'm gonna bring this in. So I can I know I should glue it. So it looks, I actually really, really like it. I would never have thought to do gray and pinkish purpley. Now, I want to put the paw prints on it. I'm trying to decide what color for the paw prints. And I don't care if it's a little crooked. So, surprisingly enough, because I want to use the pink in the Pretty Peacock, or whatever equivalent color I'm going to pull, I'm thinking of, make sure my phone is good. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I'm going to use the gray again, but I'm already going to stamp off. That way we're not getting the full strength of the color, and we'll do that. I think that might kind of work, because I still want the paw print in it, but I can't decide between the two other colors. And that is basic gray, making sure. I would have considered doing the Fresh Freesia, but I don't know where my ink is to know. I think I have Fresh Freesia. See, there we go. That's a nice, hint. Alright, I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to go lighter, and then... Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love it. Love it. That way, just makes the strength come down. That looks really, really nice. So, anyway, so yeah, slushy machine. And it does milkshakes. Oh, I love milkshakes. Hey, I'm back to hot chocolate season again because it's cold outside. That's really good. So I'm grabbing my pencils because I know I have Fresh Freesia. I know that. I don't know. I have to look at the pack, which is put away right now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do Universe. But I might do Awesome in equivalent to Pretty Peacock. But the only thing I have closest would be... I got Coastal Cabana, which looks too light for some reason. I have Bermuda Bay. Which will be better. I might just use both. Okay, then Fresh Freesia. You okay, Lane? I see L-E and L. Fresh Freesia. Lettering. Yeah. Okay, now I get you. Let me look at Fresh Freesia for a sec. So I want to pair it with... I'm going to go in the limb. I'm going to do the Shadow. I'm just checking out what's here. Okay, they're both pretty much the same. I'll just use the one that just broke. But just to kind of, a little bit, a tiny bit of purple. Alrighty, so we're good now. Yes, the lettering. So definitely going to do Fresh Freesia partially. And then we just kind of see how it goes. I might switch off. So Fresh Freesia is now part, I believe, of the current offerings of one of the pencil packs. Which I'm glad it is, because I actually really do like this color. And speaking of pencil packs, there's a new watercoloring set happening, which it's all good. It's all good. Hey, technical difficulties and computer stuff, and sometimes it's like, even tonight, I was trying to send a message to a friend, and I just could not get the text on the screen right, and I'm like, whoa, I'm out of it. Finally, I had to do talk to text to get it to work, because I'm like, I cannot get my fingers to work. So, Fresh Freesia, here we come. But yeah, so today's still kicking my butt. I am tired, but it's all good. Making good progress. Also happy to come home. Happy to see the puppies, even though they are extremely hyper. Oh, we're getting lots of hearts happening. I looked over and I saw hearts on my phone. This does look cool. And then, well, I'm glad to hear, Evelyn, that your wrist isn't hurting as bad as Monday and yesterday. You're having quite a time with that wrist. Speaking of wrist, the doodles got me tonight, my wrist, but I'm okay. I came home and then I walked them and that, and then I, called my mom because she's always bugging me to call her. And then I go upstairs to see my partner, and he's having a nap, and I get climbing to bed, and then one of the doodles jumped on me twice. They hit my head and my wrist, and I just start crying 'cause it's like I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I know they don't mean to hurt me, but it's like, oh my god, I just don't have the energy. I'm tired and no energy at all. So it's been a challenge this week, and today's only Wednesday. Oh, today's only Wednesday, I think. Is it? Yeah, which means I have Thursday and Friday. So, to get through the week. So I'm already past the halfway point of the week. Woohoo! So I can do this. Alright, I get this sharpened, although this pencil's going to break. So within my watercolor pencils, I'm already going to put this out there, is I do carry some other ones. Because I do have some other packs that sometimes I'm just looking for a specific color. Or, I just like to use, whatever's in there. Sometimes a slightly different look to the color kind of does me, like between the two purples. I don't know. Sometimes my mood kind of goes one way or whatever. So, and it's useful to have extras. That way when I run out of my good stuff, I have a backup in case I'm in the middle of a project. So I found out today I have some competition for the Mohawk event. Dana, who's on our Stampin' Up team, she's going to be there as well. So it's like, oh, okay. 2 Stampin' Up demos at one event. So, yeah, I think it's kind of funny. So normally that's a no-go with vendor events, normally. But in this scenario, I do something that's very different than I think most demos do. You are better. Yes, in different ways. Dana's really, really good. She's talented. She's super talented. She's definitely more invested in this than I am in a different way. Like, she's big about buying the products, getting up to date on her wish list and that. And she's got the ability to do so. And then she attends all the play dates. I wish I could. Although I'm going to the next one because it's my birthday week. Anyway, so she's in it definitely as a hobby. And then she's made a little business out of it herself. So, but she's also very well connected in the community. So she's got like friends everywhere. Everybody knows her. So I danced with her last Friday at the pajama party, even though I was very drunk. So yes, although it is differences, I've got my assets, she has her assets for how we, assets, talents, whatever, my words are jumbled. So, but she makes a lot of really great handcrafted stuff, and she sells what she makes. Let me bring another light here, oops. Versus what I provide the events is an experience. I want people to sit down and essentially do what I'm doing right now. I get more the thrill of get someone to craft versus buy my pre-made stuff. So that's how I treat. So because I'm doing the make and take experience versus she's already made stuff kind of thing. So that's where she was able to get in. Because I did call her. I was like, hey, I'm like, we're both going to be at the same event. That way she's aware. In case she already knew or didn't know. Like, in case there's a conversation on, hey, like, first of all, this is my event. I'm the one that found it first. But also just a friendly, like, hey, make sure there's no hard feelings. Make sure it's not a, we both arrive and it's like, grr, 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 or we're side by side or something. I don't know. Like, this will be really interesting. So, yeah. So, but she clarified that because we do different things, it was able to work. So I'm like, cool. So I'll have to check out what she saw on that day. So yeah, it's my first competition. It's not a competition, but it is in a way. It's like, how do I get people to come to my table, you know, and buy from me, and take my catalog, and take my contact information, order from me. So, because oh yeah, I'm on video. I'm not gonna tell the full story, but my partner and I, when we talk about doing these vendor events, because the name we reference is watching this video. And I don't want to single out as that's the name, like, so we have two people watching. I'm not going to say which name, but you both can figure it out among yourselves. Anyway, so as we talk about the vendor events, we're always talking about, you never know, the next event I could meet the next name, meaning the next person that super jumps in, whether they join or they order a bunch of stuff or support or whatever. So that's always our phrase. So now it's knowing, okay, I'm going to a vendor event where, how do I get the person to come to me and not Dana, even though I'm not trying to be negative about Dana. So it's like, because what if she meets the next name and I don't, and I want them, like, so, but realistically, at the end of the day, here's what I gotta remember is, as Evelyn's saying, I'm better, yes, but it's also different. I offer something very different at vendor events than she does. So part of the attraction of getting the next diehard fan, that's why I write in my notes actually, diehard fan, I'm trying to get fans, is it's also about my personality. It's also about what I'm presenting, what I'm showing, how I'm doing my table. Evelyn, I'm afraid to find out. Anyway, so where the selling feature to get someone to be a follower, whatever it is, to get it interested, it falls into me as a person. So that's how that works. Anyway, that's cute. Evelyn. See, yeah, you made me quiet. Now I laugh. Anyway. Where I don't know if that type of vendor event, Evelyn would, you know, do it. Now I'm laughing. Anyway, oh my goodness. But yeah, I mean, that's the end of the day. It's like, I mean, if someone's gonna want to have me as their demo, there has to be, they have to see something in me that they really, really like or something. So that's kind of like the hope. So, yeah, I'll be excited and nervous, and I'll be exhausted for the next, 4 weeks at this rate. Anyway. So, I mean, all the best to Dana, and hopefully, you never know, it might, hopefully there's a friendly, she can also nudge the, hey, just down the road, there's someone you can make your own card today, so, kind of thing. Alright, so there we go. That looks good. Now, I'm going to put the pencils away before I feed them to the dogs, which is not a good idea. I acknowledge, really a bad idea, but because I am that sleepy, it might unintentionally happen. So let's put them away, there we go. Just to be on the safe side, yeah. Like when I get this tired, I know I'm limited, I know I'm really, lack of focus, and I'm more cautious, so I try to purposely remind myself, be cautious, especially since my hand is good for my burn, however, there's still a hint of different color. And when I'm sweating or busy with something, this turns bright red. It's interesting. Like, I don't know if I'm always going to have that. Like, it's not a big deal. It's not a problem. It's just, it's something that, yeah, I can kind of see on this view here on my computer that, yeah, like, it's a bit red. Like, it's just, or is it something that takes a really long time to heal because that skin area has been injured kind of thing. So, I don't know. Like, so it might be a perma, you know, a little bit of discoloration there into a different kind of red. So I'm just going to bone folder my Fresh Freesia. And then I used a whole bunch of dimensionals on this. For tonight's sake, I'm going to just jump to regular dimensionals because I'm not going to use the cheap stuff because I totally didn't realize what time it was. And then it was like 9:30 and I'm like, oh yeah, I was going to do a video and I haven't got around to it. So, before I put that on, I'm going to put these on. So that's where I want to speed it up a little bit because I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go to bed. Yeah. I didn't even realize what time it was. So that shows how tired I am when I'm not that focused. Anyway. But I still wanted to come on. Tonight, I did not take a nap when I got home. That's a good thing. Felt like it, but no, just by the time, because usually if I have like a good gap, like at least a half hour or more, I'm likely to take a nap. But because this time I had a gap of like 15 minutes before I was going to do something, it was like, okay, well, I'm just not going to nap because then that turns into like an hour later. So I just wasn't going to go for it. All right, so that's that. I'm going to get my Seal Plus, my newish Seal Plus. I've used it a little bit. I love it. I'll pull that out, back that up. Get some adhesive on here, nothing fancy. Put that off to the side. It's the part where I might get on crooked, but it's okay. And yes, my blade on my paper trimmer is in dire need of new blades. Both blades, so I do have cutting blades here. I just have to actually take it out, put one in. But the score blade, I'm going to have to get a set because Buddy did a number to it. And then it was really mucked up and I had to, you know, cut it some more to be able to get it half back in. And then the risk of it's going to fall like all the time, so... Yeah, I might consider, because that paper trimmer has a purpose gap in its thing, I might consider, I want to like put something there to keep, problem is, and I can't, you know, go all the way, and that's fine. But I'm worried about, you know, stuff popping out instantly, like, boom. So I'm going to have to think about, can I put a temporary thing there? That way it's likely to bump that before I need to, you know, pull a blade out if I need to, or actually use the full thing. So that's something I maybe need to think about. Just a little more safetyness of keep it together. So Fresh Freesia. I'm still mixed about the colors, but then again, I like this card. Yeah, like that paper trimmer is really nice, but you'll tell when the blades are wearing down. And I know you meant butter. And then mine lately, when it comes to the Specialty Designer Series paper, it's just shredding it. Like it looks like crap. So even that Designer Series paper from the envelope, it didn't cut it very well. So it's like when it wears down, it's not great. But yeah. Anyway. I never thought I would need new scoring blades, but I do. Oh, you know what? That kind of looks meh. And as soon as I add that, ooh, I actually really like this card. And hey, and have a good night too, Elaine. I know I'm gonna be up for a short, and then I'm gonna definitely go. But thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm starting to really need to go to bed. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this card's almost done. We're gonna add some bling, but I don't know what I'm doing for bling yet. But this looks really good. And this white piece, I believe, came from Elaine. It's like a rougher texture, and it's slightly off white, and it looks really good. So I'm going to use 3 of these. Oh, yeah? Well, the blades last a while. They really do. It also depends on how much, really depends how much cutting you're doing. Scoring blades, I never thought I would need some, but I have to get some. But, it's, I don't know, I guess it's good to be prepared. But at least the replacement cutting blades, you get a pack of 4, and I think I bought them like last year or something. I might be wrong. It might have been this year, but I've had them for a while. So, I'm really liking this card. Okay, that's slightly crooked, but that's okay. Yeah, it's been a busy day for, I think, most people. We'll have to catch up, Elaine. The paper pumpkin kit, um, the stocking one. I don't remember the name. I don't know the name right now. I really don't. It has shipped out. I'm hoping I'll have it by this Friday, but I don't know. So it's slightly crooked with the embellishments, but that is really, really cute. Oh my goodness. So here is the 3 card. Well, oh wait. My camera's really down too. Okay, let me rearrange a little better here. It's just that spot's wet, so I don't want to get my new card wet. But there we go. I love that card. It's crooked, but it's so handmade. I really, really love it. Mm. Yeah, the blades are 4-pack. I think mine are here. They were. Oh, there they are. They're there. Okay, now I got stuff everywhere. I'm knocking stuff over too. So, and my arm's in the way too. Okay, so as we're talking about the blades, so cutting blades multi-pack, I'm doing okay. So I thought I only had 1 left, so I really need to change out that blade. But yeah, I love these cards. So Evelyn, some of these are going down to you. Out of the batch of 26, I'm gonna keep 1 because this one's starting to be. I love this one. I love this one. This one's pretty cool too. But yeah, this is looking really, really good. All right, friends, I'm gonna go and finish my hot chocolate and put my butt to bed. So thanks for watching. Tomorrow is my Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Don't have a full plan yet. However, I will come up with something. I don't know if I'll do something with the last paper pumpkin kit or do a Christmas scrappy card, which I have not done a Christmas scrappy card, which is exciting. Or I might finish the card I started from last month's card class kind of thing. So that's the thoughts. But yeah, these are really, really nice. So yay. All right. Good night, everyone. Have fun.